According to a shocking new report that came out this week from the firm of Challenger, Gray, and Christmas, the United States has seen massive layoffs this year that rival the last two recessions that America has had. In fact, we have not seen job layoff numbers this high since 2020, when we hit the recession during the pandemic, and of course, 2008 for the Great Recession. Now, before I get into the numbers and just how bad they are, I want to point something out because I believe it was about a week ago. I sat here talking about a story from Nobel Prize-winning economist Paul Krugman. And Krugman pointed out, we have the K-shaped curve. Maybe it was 2 weeks ago, whatever. The K-shaped growth of the economy, rich get richer, poor get poorer. But he mentioned in his analysis that we're not seeing the mass layoffs. And at the time I said, I disagree. The companies are telling us they're doing mass layoffs. We do see the numbers. Why would he say that when it's that obvious? So it's not often where I get to say I was right and the Nobel Prize winner was wrong, but that's exactly what happened, because we are, in fact, seeing the mass layoffs. And it's not something that I'm proud about being right about, because this is horrible. Let me read you from their report. We're entering new territory with these layoffs in October. We haven't seen mega layoffs of the size that are being discussed now. 48,000 from UPS, 30,000 Amazon since 2020, and before that, since the recession of 2009. When you see companies making cuts of this size, it does signal a real shift in direction. U.S. employers have announced 1.1 million layoffs so far this year, the largest reading since the pandemic recession and on par with 2008 and 2009 jobs cut during the Great Recession. The data includes a recent spate of layoffs at major companies such as UPS, Amazon, and Target, and adds to growing concerns about a labor market slowdown. Recent layoffs, the data shows, have been concentrated in technology, retail, service, and warehousing jobs. Employers announced more than 153,000 job cuts last month, a 183% increase from the month before, marking the worst October for layoffs since the year 2003.